All right, here we go. So here we are. We're with Joey Anselmo from Wellcare. Uh, for those that don't know, Joey is famous in Florida in the Medicare Advantage world, and one of the few people I know who is known simply by Joey. And if you say Joey, pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, and you're talking about Medicare Advantage, they know exactly who you're talking about. So Joey's with us today at HPM, and he's going to share some thoughts on why WellCare and why agents not only should be appointed, but they should be selling WellCare to help build their business and strengthen their book. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. There we are. And Joey, you take. You there?
Yes, and here's the screen. I got it.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and thank you. My name again is Joey Anselmo, Senior Director for Broker Sales for the state of Florida, and I really want to thank you for tuning into this quick chat, a discussion with HPM, why WellCare, and to Tom's point, really want to drive home that, if you're not selling and you're appointed, I really think you should give your clients the opportunity to take a look at our benefit packages, because I think you're going to find that they're pretty incredible, particularly in the major metro areas of the state. And so I wanted to discuss today some top value propositions for WellCare. I also wanted to point out a couple of marketing ideas, which I think would be very, very helpful to a lot of folks. And you may be doing these things already, and some of you or maybe are looking for a couple of things to try, right? And so wanted to give that opportunity to everybody as well and point out some things. But I think one of the greatest things that happened to us with the merger with Centene was that they've allowed me to expand my team in the state of Florida to now having a team of 12 instead of just a team of 4 or 5. And so with that, we have a support team of 12 managers in the field, and we offer incomparable broker support, but not only for any client issues that you may have, or your client may have, but more importantly for you, we're here to connect you with any provider partners, setting up events, product training. We do trainings each and every week all throughout the state of Florida via Zoom, or we can do one-on-one, or we can do agency. We can accommodate any type of training situation that you might need. Marketing supplies, we have banners, we have posters, all the giveaways that you might need for any particular type of event. And we have a location in Orlando and Tampa where we can actually offer you a place to host a meeting if you'd like to do that as well. So we are just really anxious for you to reach out to our team. Again, a team of 12 in Orlando. You have Glenda, you have Danny Maldonado, and you have Maria Diaz. And then over in the Tampa region, you also have Ted, and you also have Gus Torres and Ruben Diaz. Down South Florida, you have Angie Velasco, and she also has Joel Abreu and Alfred Nunez as her field agency managers. So lots of folks to help you out in the field, and we want to be there for you. We want to be able to give you all the support that you might need. I think that's one of our top value propositions that we can offer you. However, when it comes to the plans, WellCare plans are among the top plans. And I know if you do a search on Medicare.gov, we're going to show up in the top 1, 2, or 3 plans all over the state of Florida. We offer all different plan types with 2 HMO offerings, 2 PPO offerings, 2 CSNIP offerings, and 3 DSNP offerings for your dual eligible population. Wanted to touch base on a couple of the plan types. So on the CSNPs, some of the value props on the CSNPs is 0 copay for all tier 1, 2, and 3 prescription drugs. That's pretty amazing. And a lot of those tier 3 drugs are very, very expensive. And most plans, or even our core plans, are probably $45 to $75 for those tier 3 drugs. But here, you're going to pay 0 copay. Now, for the insulins and the heart medications. We're going to have gap coverage for those prescription drugs that are on the formulary from $0 to $10, depending on the region. 0 for the Tampa region, $10 for the Orlando region and South Florida region. Our CSNP plans have a high give back up to $141, depending where you are in the state. And then our non-give back plans have zero copay for chronic specialists. So the specialists that pertain to any chronic conditions are going to be zero copay on the specialist, which is pretty awesome. And I think that's going to be great. We're also offering acupuncture on our chronic plans, in-home support services, personal emergency response systems, and also in meal programs for chronic conditions. So it's really up to 84 meals a month, I believe it is, for our chronic folks to be able to get meals delivered to the home based on their chronic conditions. So excellent CSNP plans. One has a give back, one does not. Offered in 16 different counties around the state of Florida. You'll find them in all major metro counties. In Tampa is offered in 6 counties. Orlando is offered in 3 counties, Jacksonville, Duval County only, and then from St. Lucie all the way down to Miami-Dade County on the east coast of Florida. So going into our dual special needs plans, so Liberty, Access, and Reserve or Select plan. So we have 3 different DSNP plans, and I think that you're going to find that our Access and our Liberty plans are going to be very much top tier. You're not going to find many plans that can compare for your full dual eligibles and your QMBs. And looking at the Liberty plan very quickly, just looking at the dental, it's an unlimited dental plan. Yes, we have changed our provider network for dental to involve. And so we have some dentists now that are really dialed in. They've gotten contracted, realized where they're at with the contracts, and saw the fee schedule. And with an unlimited dental benefit, they're very, very anxious to see our members. So that combined with a $2,500 flex card is really next to fantastic. It's really, really doing a lot of great good for your clients. They have a lot of flexibility. Use that flex card for vision or dental or hearing, or a combination of all 3. And so, and then you have unlimited transportation. And again, for all of your A and B benefits, there's zero copays. There's no copays at all. The Access plan is for your QMB folks only. Has a very, very high dental maximum and also a very generous flex card as well. And then for the Reserve plan or the Select plan, this is for your partial dual eligibles and has a different subset of benefits. But I think if you're dialing in on your QMB, QMB plus, SLMB plus, and your FBDEs, the Access and the Liberty plan is going to be very, very hard to beat. You're going to do a great service for your clients, and the stick rate is incredible for our plans, particularly in the DSNP arena. So we, Wellcare, being a Medicaid company for 25, 35 years now, we're really dialed in, and over 40% of our entire membership in the state of Florida is dual eligible. So we're really dialed in. We do have case management for all of the folks for the CSNP and the DSNP plans that are assigned. And you're going to find that your folks are very, very well taken care of in these particular plans. A quick update about enrollments. When you do your CSNP and your DSNP enrollments for the rest of the year, starting on Monday, May 3rd, or 2nd, I should say, you're going to receive $125 instead of $60 for completing the VBE. We call it a VBE. It's basically the HRA. It's agent assisted. It must be done on the Ascend platform. Regardless of how you do your enrollment, you're able to do the VBE on the Ascend platform. And for all of your CSNP and DSNP enrollments, you're going to receive $125, which I think is a great thing, particularly because you're being prorated now for the rest of the year, right? So this is a great opportunity to make up some of those prorated dollars with an extra $125 for your C-SNP and your D-SNP enrollments. So great news there. We're really looking forward to an incredible rest of the year with our dual eligible plans, with our chronic plans, with you. HPM is a fabulous partner. We have a lot of things in the works for lead generation, but on the next slide, I really wanted to touch base and talk to you about a few ideas that I think are key, that are working in many areas of the state, and I think it's something worth talking about for sure. If you're looking to create leads, get referrals, the first thing that I see as normal now in the field is every particular IPA or MSO has a marketing team. So there are literally hundreds of people from the provider marketing squads out there setting up events, creating opportunities for you. And the bonus here is for you to form a partnership with these field support people to become a great referral source for you, to become a great event source for you, because they're able to set up events as a doctor's office where a particular agent or agency or insurance agent would not be able to get in there in these particular locations. So I feel it's a fabulous opportunity. I think that making these relationships, forging these partnerships is going to be very, very beneficial for you for consistent lead generation. The other thing I think is also fabulous that people tell me works out really well for them is calling your current book of business, checking in with them, making sure they have everything they need. And the most important part about that phone call is really making sure that you're asking for referrals, because this is going to be the source. So what is really relative is your level of service for your clients is going to determine your level of referrals that you get from your current book of business. And so checking in with them every once a quarter or every other month, something to that effect. Ask them if they don't have any referrals that particular day. You might say, hey, I'm going to call you in a month or so. Please, if you have somebody, write it down. Let me know next time I call. Would really be interested in helping out your relatives, your friends, people from your clubs or your churches, whatever it might be. Would love the opportunity to help anybody get the same level of service and benefits that you're receiving. So really good opportunity here. The other thing is now with Wellcare having these flex cards up to $2,500, depending on which plan, our ancillary providers are very, very willing to work with agents to increase their panels. Why? Because they get to use those flex card dollars. So your hearing folks, your dental folks have a large amount of money. Your vision folks have an extra $250 to use it up and above the actual benefit amount. So you can have a plan with a $400 vision benefit, but now there's an additional $250. Or you may have a dental benefit on the plan of $4,000, but now there's an extra $1,000 or $1,500 to use towards additional services with that particular dentist or hearing provider. So really, really excellent source for you to go and check out the directory, contact providers, go in there and visit, give them some goodies, some giveaways, bring them a lunch, whatever it might be, for you to break the ice with those folks, to say, hey, listen, I have XYZ number of clients already. They're really interested in receiving these benefits because now the benefit packages have increased. But by the way, do you know about the flex card that Wellcare offers and how that can be used for you to increase your revenues in your office? So you're trying to help out, and in return, what we're seeing is these ancillary providers providing referrals. So a great opportunity for you there. So that's really the three top things that I feel that are very, very valuable for you to increase your book of business with Wellcare, get dialed into your provider partners, And look at the Wellcare value propositions, because I tell you, if I can throw it out there, looking at the PPO, for instance, the PPO, for $85 or $90, they get a $1,700 MOOP on their plan with Flex Card, Vision, Dental, Hearing. A $1,700 MOOP for in-network providers and $5,100 combined out of network. So looking at Wellcare's PPO for people that are struggling with trying to pay for a Medicare supplement and a PDP on the side, this is a very, very good answer for those folks. So just another value prop on all of the plans there. And then you'll see that our no premium plans for your traditional HMOs, you're going to find those benefit packages rich everywhere all over the state. And what really the thing I want to encourage you to do is to reach out to myself, reach out to your local management teams, get involved, get the materials you need. We want to have a continual relationship with everyone in HPM. And to, again, Tom's point again, if you're appointed, not selling, it's really, really vital that you do offer Wellcare plans. We're here to support you all the way through it, support your clients all the way through it, and make sure they have the best possible experience with Wellcare. So I really encourage you to reach out. Fastest way to get a hold of us is either via text or email. A lot of times our phones are full on the voicemails, but it's really, really important that you reach out, get the conversations going, get the partnerships forged, and we'll connect you with as many resources as possible to increase your book of business with Wellcare. And that's the goal, right? We're looking for, HPM has lofty goals for Wellcare for the rest of the year, and we're always willing to support each and every one of you to grow your book. So appreciate your time today, and thank Tom for putting this together. I think it's going to be a fabulous rest of 2022. We're 20% above our forecasts already, and we're continuing to grow each and every year with Wellcare, and 2023 is looking equally as good. So very excited to be part of the Centene Wellcare merger, and the resources that they're offering us are incredible and things that we've never seen before. And so if you haven't experienced Wellcare in the past 18 months, once you dial in with us, you're going to find a whole different experience than potentially you may have had in the past. And we are just anxious to work with you and help your clients get the best possible plan and put them in a better place than they were yesterday. So
one of the things I wanted to share, I came over to HPM from one of the other carriers. And when I first went to meetings with Joey and Wellcare, I was the guy's in charge of the entire state of Florida. And he mentioned on this video, you have something, call me. We're here to help. My team is here to help. But I would go to meetings with 50 or 60 or 70 agents in the Orlando area, and everyone knew Joey's name, but Joey knew most every agent in the audience because he had dealt with them, he had helped with them, he had worked with them on growing their book. So a lot of times these things, yeah, give me a call, I'm here to help. And then you'll never be able to talk to the person. I can tell you that been in meetings, seen agents interact with him. He knows who they are. He's been working with the external channel extensively for the years he's been at Wellcare, and he really is a person that's there to help, and we would encourage everyone to use Joey and his team. And Wellcare certainly I know when I was with oops, I might have muted myself there. Wellcare always was one of the top carriers, or the top carrier, certainly in the Orlando area in terms of membership. And every year, the group I was with said, we're doing this, we're going to take over. And every year, Wellcare would still be ahead of us. So these people are serious players. They have wonderful support now and extra money with Centene. And we hope that you take advantage of it, because we think the relationship is one that has always been the top of HPM, will continue to be so. And I think These guys can help you grow your business. So with that, we thank Joey for his time. It's very valuable. And go Wellcare. Let's make it
Go
happen.
Wellcare. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate everything,
Thanks,
and
guys. Have
have
a
a great
wonderful
afternoon.
day.